Turn back your biological clock, starting tonight. If you're in your 50s or beyond, this is not the decade of decline. It's your performance decade, and the strongest predictor of how you'll feel at 70 is what you practice right now. Today, I'm going to walk you in plain clinical language through a doctor-style plan to lower cardiometabolic risk, rebuild and protect muscle and joints, steady hormones, repair sleep, and strengthen purpose and social fitness. The 5 pillars that add high-quality years. Quick safety note before we begin. This is education, not personal medical advice. Review any major diet, exercise, or supplement changes with your clinician, especially if you take prescription medications, have kidney or liver disease, or a history of cardiovascular events. Now let's get to work. Half of adults over 50 carry silent cardiometabolic risks, elevated blood pressure, glucose, or lipids that don't announce themselves until they do. Your plate is the first lever. Build every meal around fiber, protein, color, and healthy fat. Think a fist or two of vegetables, beans, or berries for fiber. Roughly 1 gram of protein per kilogram body weight spread across the day from fish, eggs, poultry, Greek or Icelandic yogurt, tofu or tempeh, vibrant produce for polyphenols, and a finish of extra virgin olive oil, avocado, or a small handful of nuts or seeds. Use the 2-minute kitchen rule. Pair protein and fiber with every carbohydrate so you blunt the glucose spike that ages blood vessels. Apple with almond butter, oats with yogurt and chia, rice with salmon and broccoli. Keep a Mediterranean/DASH hybrid frame in mind. Go easy on sodium unless your clinician advises otherwise, and aim for fish twice a week. Then move in ways that actually change your numbers. Walk most days with a bias toward 8 to 10,000 steps. Layer in conversational zone 2 cardio for 120 to 180 minutes per week to improve insulin sensitivity and blood pressure. And if you're cleared, add a short hill or interval session once a week to make your arteries more flexible. For many people, a basic supplement framework cleared by your provider can help. An omega-3 providing around a gram of EPA plus DHA daily, magnesium glycinate or citrate in the 200 to 400 milligrams elemental range as tolerated, and when indicated by labs, vitamin D3, often alongside K2. If lipids need attention, dietary fiber like psyllium can help. If you use anticoagulants or antiplatelets, review every supplement first. One habit adds years. One mistake silently shaves them off. Muscle is your organ of longevity. Lose it and everything gets harder. From our 40s onward, we naturally lose 1 to 2% per year without resistance training, but that slope is reversible. Commit to 2 or 3 30 to 40-minute strength sessions weekly. Keep it joint-friendly and simple. A sit-to-stand or a light squat, a hip hinge with dumbbells, a push like an incline or wall push-up, a pull like a row or band pull, and a loaded carry such as holding grocery bags while you walk. Choose loads that make the last 2 reps of each set challenging but safe, and progress by 1 or 2 reps or a pound or 2 each week when your form is clean. Add 5 minutes of balance practice, single leg stands near the counter, heel to toe walks, because preventing one future fall can preserve your independence. Keep daily mobility short and consistent. Hips, ankles, mid-back, shoulders for 5 to 8 minutes. For joints, build an anti-inflammatory plate with leafy greens, berries, and olive oil. Consider collagen-rich foods like bone-in fish or slow-cooked stews, and talk with your clinician about curcumin or boswellia if you need extra comfort, especially if you also take blood thinners. Protein timing matters. 25 to 35 grams within 2 hours after lifting supports muscle protein synthesis. 2 lifting days a week today equals younger legs at 70. Hot flashes, energy dips, and slower recovery aren't moral failings. They're physiology you can work with. For women in peri or postmenopause, discuss with your clinician whether menopausal hormone therapy fits your health profile and timing. If it does, it can be a powerful tool. Whatever you choose, anchor lifestyle levers. Cool your sleep environment. By my definition, prioritize protein and resistance training to protect bone and lean mass. Choose dietary calcium first with greens, dairy, or fortified options as tolerated, and align vitamin D intake to your labs. Many women find a tablespoon or two of ground flaxseed daily helpful for fiber and lignans. Traditional soy foods like tofu or tempeh can be part of a balanced plan if they suit you. Magnesium in the evening may aid relaxation. For men with low drive or energy, don't guess. Test. Have your clinician evaluate sleep apnea, thyroid function, ferritin and iron status, B12 and folate, vitamin D, metabolic markers, and morning total and free testosterone before considering therapy. Often the biggest wins come from progressive resistance training, managing waist circumference, and getting sleep right. Creatine monohydrate at 3 to 5 grams daily is one of the best studied aids for strength and in many cognitive support. Hydrate well and clear it with your clinician, especially if you have kidney disease or take certain medications. Emphasize zinc and protein-rich foods such as seafood, eggs, and modest amounts of lean red meat with pumpkin seeds and legumes in the mix. Test, don't guess. Fix your sleep and your blood pressure, weight, and mood often follow. Treat sleep like a prescription. Set your bedroom between 65 and 68 degrees. Take a warm shower an hour before bed to trigger a cooling rebound. Get outside in morning light for 5 to 10 minutes to anchor your circadian rhythm. In the last hour, dim household lights and steer screens away, or use robust blue light filtering, and keep the phone out of the bedroom. Choose a short wind down you'll actually do. 10 slow breaths with a 6-second exhale, a few gentle stretches, 3 lines in a journal, chamomile or tart cherry. If magnesium glycinate agrees with you and your meds, the evening is a logical time. If you snore, wake unrefreshed, or live with hypertension or atrial fibrillation, ask your clinician about screening for sleep apnea. Treating it is one of the highest ROI, eye longevity moves you can make. Sleep is rehab for your arteries. The most powerful longevity supplement has no barcode. Meaningful connection. Strong social ties and a clear sense of purpose correlate with better cardiovascular, cognitive, and immune outcomes. Write one sentence and stick it on your fridge. The person I'm becoming in my 50s is, then live toward it. Mentor or serve 1 hour a week, teaching cements wisdom and lifts mood. Practice quick stress skills. A 5-minute breathing session, a 10-minute outdoor walk after meals, 2 brief pauses in your day to unclench jaw, drop shoulders, and lengthen your exhale. Put 2 recurring social touch points on your calendar every week, a faith group, hobby club, walking crew, pickleball night, and treat them like medical appointments. Loneliness is inflammatory. Connection is cardioprotective. Supplements deserve a clinician's eye and your lab numbers. In many adults, a core stack looks like this when appropriate. Vitamin D3 adjusted onto labs, often paired with K2 when advised. Magnesium glycinate or citrate titrated to 200 to 400 milligrams elemental daily, and omega-3 providing roughly a gram of AP, A plus D, HA, fiber from food, first in psyllium or similar, if you need a push toward 25 to 35 grams per day, curcumin and boswellia for joint comfort as needed and if safe, creatine monohydrate 3 to 5 grams daily for many people focused on strength and cognition, and probiotic foods like kefir, yogurt, sauerkraut, or miso several times per week. Adding a supplement only if your gut and goals call for it. If you use anticoagulants, antiplatelets, or multiple prescriptions, clear every item. Recognize red flags and keep up with preventive care. New chest pressure, unexplained shortness of breath, sudden neurologic symptoms, blood in stool or urine, dramatic unintended weight loss, severe new headaches, or a swollen, painful calf will warrant prompt evaluation. Keep your screenings current, blood pressure, fasting lipids, and glucose, or A1C as indicated, colon and breast or prostate screening on schedule, and bone density when it's time. These aren't chores, they're longevity multipliers. Here's how to start it this week without lists or complexity. Just a rhythm. Each morning, open the day with light exposure and a brisk 10-minute walk, then break your fast with protein and fiber. Eggs or Greek yogurt with berries and chia, or a tofu scramble with greens and avocado. At lunch, think big bowl, greens, beans, or quinoa, salmon, chicken, or tofu, a squeeze of lemon, and an olive oil drizzle with a sprinkle of nuts. After 2 meals today, walk for 10 to 15 minutes to flatten glucose spikes. 2 evenings this week, do a simple strength circuit at home. Sit to stand from a chair, incline or wall push-ups, rows with bands or dumbbells, a hip hinge pattern, and a suitcase carry around your living room with something safely heavy. Keep the form clean and the last 2 reps of each move effortful. On another day, move in zone 2 for 30 to 40 minutes. Brisk walking or cycling at a pace where you can talk in full sentences. Build a 10-minute mobility ritual before dinner and keep your wind down identical every night. Warm shower, cool room, screens off, 3 slow breaths, lights out at the same time, batch cook on Sunday, 2 proteins, a tray of roasted vegetables, washed greens, and a container of berries so the week runs on rails. Schedule 1 social outing that requires your presence and 1 small act of service. Put both on your calendar now. Your 50s are not the end of the story. They're the edit that makes the next chapters better. Master your numbers with food that loves your arteries. Train your muscles like your future depends on them. Because it does. Respect your sleep like a prescription and invest in people and purpose because they change your biochemistry more than any pill. Choose 1 nutrition habit in 1 training session to begin this week. Stack wins. The person you're becoming will thank you. Now tell me in the comments which pillar you'll start with. Protein plus walks, lights out routine, or strength times 2, and let's lock it in.